you have a new level of appreciation for you because you're back.
Hi, I'm Adriel, creator of the Herpes Opportunity, which is all about positively shifting your mindset, disclosing to potential partners in a way that truly connects you, and ultimately finding the love that you want and deserve. Now, you can check out the free ebook linked in the description below about having the talk. And now, onto the video. I hope you enjoy it.
It's like if you were to have just come down, just gotten herpes, and then you're like, use the whole, well, it's not going to have any power over me as a form of denial and repression of what you're feeling, then that level of I'm not going to let it have power over me is just a deflection. But then you could go the opposite direction and just be like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling so much. And I'm just going to keep focusing on all these bad feelings. And then like 5 years down the road, you're still feeling that way because you haven't taken your eye off of this thing called herpes, right? So it's that balancing act between those two extremes, right? Of just like where you're just paying attention to yourself and just like maybe you wake up sad one day. Oh, there you are, and you tend to that, but you don't use that as a reason to shovel shit onto yourself and just lie in a pool of shit, like that you're holding yourself in that in between place of just like I'm living my life and I'm not going to like focus on the extremes. If it comes up, it comes up and I'll deal with it, whether it be an actual outbreak, I will physically deal with it, whether it's emotions that come up, I will work through those without repressing them, but without giving it too much of like an exalted storyline, right? It's both of those things, and it sounds like that's where you're finding that middle ground for yourself of like I'm not going to deny it, but I'm also not going to totally focus on it. You don't always have 100% choice around I'm going to feel happy or I'm going to feel sad, or but that whatever portion of our experience is up to us based on our perspective, that's what you're choosing. You're saying like, I am happy. I am choosing to see my life as the abundance that it is, and that's what gratitude really helps to underline. I've been writing a gratitude journal for years now, every single day. I think I've missed like 3 days in the last like 5 years, right? Where like you're training your mind to say, you know what, I am happy. That is the identity that I'm creating for myself. I'm a happy person. I'm not focusing on the negatives. It doesn't mean I'm denying them, but I'm saying in whatever it is that I'm experiencing in my life, I'm choosing to focus on the positive and the growth that's here for me. Well, it's that identity shift, right? It's like the denial comes about because you're like, no, no, no. I had an identity of a person who was clean, a person who didn't have herpes, right? So the denial shows up of just being like, no, no, I'm rejecting reality that I am actually now a person with herpes. So once you actually like see it for what it is and recognize it, then that's the shift into your new identity, not as someone with herpes, but someone who's like, yeah, okay, I am a whole human being, right? Like things are going to come at me and I'm going to go through them. That's what life is, right? And then that's where you become more empowered. You the thing you said before of like that when we first started meeting, you didn't really feel like you felt like yourself was lost, like who you knew yourself as, and that was scary because you're like, is she ever going to come back? And then when she does come back now, as I look upon thee, she comes back stronger. It's like before you kind of maybe took it for granted that that was you. Again, we're coming back to that theme of you don't know what you've got until it's gone kind of a thing, right? And it's like, oh, just my personality, who I know myself as, my lightheartedness, the way that I love my family and friends, and like all of those things that are me. Oh my gosh, like what if they don't come back? When they do, it's like you have a new level of appreciation for you because you're back.
Well, I hope you got a lot out of that video. And if you did, please let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and keep an eye out for more videos just like this.